Good morning. We are doing some truck shuffling because we're out in the rollback this morning. I was out doing some rollback and stuff, and then now jumping into the Western Star with the Zacklift because we are going to go tow that same red dump truck that I towed before. I had a mechanic, I guess, who did the repair originally that failed, come out and look at it there in the driveway, and it's bad. It went way bad. So now it's got to get towed into the actual cat dealership and get full rebuild of the engine. So even further, you know, something I feel all too well of, a simple repair went bad and wiped out a bunch of other stuff. Like on this truck, it took out the whole head and all that. So yeah, it's not good, but we're gonna go get it picked up. And did I shut all of the boxes on this truck? I don't know. I was just swapping some stuff around and doing a little checking over and maintenance of stuff before I took off. It's a fun part of jumping back and forth between trucks, is make sure you have everything you need in the right truck at the right time. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna go tow the dump truck to the cat shop so it can get a full rebuild on that engine. Just realized how dirty my windshield was. Actually, the whole truck is a dirty, dusty mess, but we got a long dirt road to go out today. Actually, two of them, two different jobs, both out long dirt roads. So we're not gonna worry about all that, but I do need to be able to see. So we are here, and I already got my forks out and kind of backed up to it. Hooking up at an angle is kind of tricky because this goes straight out that way, but I need to go that way into it. So if you line up over here, you extend it out, you're no longer lined up. So yeah, just got to fight it back and forth a little bit and get where you need to go. Okay. Way off. We need this between these. Got it. I'm kind of surprised I had that lined up as close as I did on the first shot. I'm a little bit off. This truck is off that way some. You can see because I'm not on the edge here. I got that much showing, and I'm kind of centered over there, and I got a little less showing, but we call that close enough. So now we got to air it up. This is the air dryer right here. This is the pop-off valve in the air dryer. We take this out and we put our fitting in and put air to it. So for that, we need our 9/16, which is here, and our air fitting here. And then we come back here. Thread this out. And we swap it for this. Okay, now before we do anything else, we take this and we put it right here so it doesn't get lost, because we need that. It's important. Now we put our wrench back, we grab our air hose, and then we put it on there, and now we're airing up the whole truck. We get our straps. do this while the truck is airing up. Over 60 psi, as you can hear it just open up the valves for all the accessory stuff, so the suspension should start filling up now. Easiest way to secure strap tails. Now we gotta get the trailer unhooked because we're leaving that here. He already disconnected this stuff, but he couldn't release the pintle. One, because there's pressure on it because the trailer's kind of pushed against it. Two, this is a rollout pintle hitch, not a type where the top opens up and it comes up off of there. So the way this type works, since it's a transfer trailer, you unhook all the time. You pull into your job site, whatever, set the brakes on this, back the truck against it, and you push this and twist, and it holds the release. So this safety goes there, and then you get back in the truck and you drive off, and this rolls out and just drops this out on the ground. Then that whole drawbar is laying flat on the ground, and when you come to back into your trailer to pick up your trailer, you back the truck right over the top of the drawbar into the trailer to transfer the box. Ooh. See, suspension's filling up, brakes released, which means I can push this thing back. Actually, now that the suspension came up, it looks, it might be free. There we go. And now I can pull forward. And that's how a transfer trailer unhooks. See, there's an air pot right there on the other side of the tongue. It's kind of spring loaded. So you hit this button right here and it fills that air pot. Actually, these might be for the front parking brake on this one. Either way, it spring loads this to help you grab this handle. So you pick it up and hook back up. Either way, we are free. The heck? Yeah, air leak, of course. All right, let me pull it in here. See, here's all the top half of the motor. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Supposed to be enough clearance. And what is going on with this air leak? Okay, whatever. It stopped. Okay. That'll do. Actually, I'm not going to put the safeties on yet. We'll put the light bar on instead. I want to pull forward and straighten out before I put the safeties on so I can make sure they're all nice and even. Every time I try to put them on and I'm crooked, I never get them right. Thing's leaking again. We'll have to check into that. We can go. Why are you mad, bro? So this line is cracked right here. See what's going on this bend? That's a problem. Look at, all we gotta do is take this off and then shorten it back in there. Get rid of the bad part. Grab our air fitting. Check it out. Just fixed his air leak. Man, how mad would he have been if he just went through all this to get everything fixed and that stupid little line started leaking and dumping all his air. Okay. Okay. We're gonna pull forward, get straight, and throw our safeties on. I've been a big fan lately of using rim slings for the safeties. So much easier. And every bit as strong as the chain. Actually, I think they're rated higher than the chain. Also, I don't cross my safeties. A lot of people say that. But the safeties on this are nothing like the safeties on a trailer. So, crossing them does not stop them from over tightening in a turn, because when you cross them like that, the cross is normally right underneath the pivot point of a trailer and the trailer ball, and they mount back there. The pivot point is not right here where the cross would be. Pivot point is way out at the end out there, so even if they were crossed, that out there still moves farther away and closer to this side and vice versa. So it does not stop them from over tightening and getting loose and dragging the ground in turns and stuff like that, like it does with the trailer. Also, the other reason for doing a trailer is so that it catches the tongue of the trailer in that cross if the tongue falls. Well, there's no tongue of a trailer to catch here if it falls, so I see more of a chance of them getting hung up on all of this, going back and forth over it, or bound up in here than doing something like this. Plus I have a camera, I can watch them, I can see. Just pay attention. Closed, done, we're ready to go. So some guys do cross the chains when they're towing railroad tracks here. We'll look for a train. No train. No train. You see a train? I don't see a train. Either way, I said some guys do cross the chain, some guys don't. Kind of a personal preference sort of thing. Some guys think it's better. I think it's worse, because like I said, then you've got your chains sliding around and binding up possibly on the underreach, and that to me would cause more of a problem than anything, so I don't. But so however you want to do it that way. Man, EcoFlow been going hard out here in the desert. There's a lot of solar panels. But anyways, as you saw there, once you eliminate the driveline factor, hooking up to these things is actually pretty quick, especially when you have like remote control equipment that makes it easy. But the driveline is the make it or break it part of the whole hookup, on whether it's going to be quick and easy and you're out of there, or if you're going to spend an hour sitting there fighting. But what's going on up here? Truck in the ditch. Oh, he just got a flat tire. No biggie. But anyway, yeah, the drive lines are like the make it or break it part of this whole process. We are 5 miles down the road from where we picked it up, and we're at our destination. So we're gonna unhook this thing in real time. One take, no cuts, so you can see what it takes to unhook in ideal conditions on flat ground in a nice paved parking lot. There's one. There's that. Grab our remote and we will turn the remote on. Helps. Pick this thing up some. Get our safety slings off. Grab our strap here. There's two. Now we will push it out and lower down at the same time. Okay, actually, I'm gonna have to block this to get out from under it, unfortunately. So we will put these under. And we'll set the brakes, so this is where it's going to live. Okay, key is off, all good. See, he got new U-joints to replace the bad one that was in there that we pulled out. So now that that's set, we can steal our air. Oh. I should have grabbed that pop-off valve while I was right there. Unnecessary steps. I know. Terrible, I suck at my job. Should have known better. Either way, we're going to that out of there, put his back in here. One more. Not too tight. Okay. Done with that. Now, come down. Bring it out to us. Pull the forks out. Whoops. My bad. So this truck can use the Iver tool. This is right here, Kenworth. This is the Iver tool set for it, but I didn't. You pull this out and it goes in right there. And now I'm gonna put this back out there, get off the floor. We're just gonna lift it by the axle until we get our blocks back. Everyone's like, you should put straps on your blocks. No, I got big hands, I can just grab them. Get this one back. See? I don't even need all my fingers. I can do it with just two. Okay. Set it down. Bring this in. If I would have pushed it out farther before I unhooked it, I could have pulled all the way back out from under it in one go, but I didn't. Let's go grab the light bar before we forget it. Pull our safety off. Loop it back. Battery off. Okay, so we are all done, except for this. Good. So we just got to pick the underreach up. That's why we have a remote. So make sure we've got the driveline stays in it. As you can see, I don't know how much time it took, but we're done. Light bars off the back. All straps, safeties put away, boxes are closed. We don't have any steering wheel straps on this one. This U-joint stuff is right here. His new ones are right here. Pop-off valve is back on. Let's get out of here. We just got to pull that underreach up. We're going to do that by pulling forward out from under the truck and then watching in the camera that just locked up, of course. Stupid camera. Screw it, I'm doing it from outside. So when the camera works, you can just watch it in the camera and run the remote and fold all this up and put it where you want it, and you're good. But the camera never works when you want it to. Oh, that's the wrong button. There. Alright, we're all done, ready to go. That truck is here. It's going to get a full engine rebuild. Which is probably going to be a $30-something thousand bill. So if you're wondering why trucking costs so much, that's why. And now we are back at the rollback. See, it's a rollback back there. I went and did a couple more jobs at the Western Star, and now we got one more tow to do for the day, which is my own pickup. We got to go get, and since I had to pass by my house anyway, I figured it was easier just to stop in and swap for the rollback. I can tow it with the Western Star. I've done it. It's fine, but it's easier just to drive it up on the rollback and be done. So pulled in, swap trucks again for the day, and then now I'm gonna go get my own. Here is my truck. It's all done and ready to go. We're at Elite Fleet Automotive here. They had my truck today for service, all new oil change, filters, fuel filters. We went through whatever else they did to it. They serviced it, so it's good to go for a while. I don't know what all they did. They did what they're supposed to do. So It is well after hours now. I wasn't able to make it back to pick it up before they close, so I'm picking it up now. I love remote controls. Tied down, and off we go. Ow. I sat on the remote. And let's go back home for the 4th and hopefully last time today. And we're back. We made it. Pickup's unloaded over there. Rollback's right here. Filthy dirty. Zacklift is right here. All 3 of these need a bath, so lined up here, there's a hose and stuff, so I can do that. That will be tomorrow's project though, because it has been a very long day. I'm gonna go spend the evening with the girls, and we will see you next time.